Hey, it's Tuesday, November 25th, 2025, and here's your evening news rundown in under 5 minutes. So, I got a little bit curious and I wanted to know, is there a cost value already added to Trump's appeals and litigations and policies? And not to mention his investigations. Now, this number has not been quantified yet, so taxpayers costs continue to mount as the DOJ and FBI defend Trump era policies and pursue politically sensitive or motivated investigations. So, the more resources go to these investigations, the less resources go to, like crime and people in need. And me and you, yeah, it's resources stolen from the American people for Trump's vendetta and Project 2025 shenanigans. And that's exactly what it is. Analysts estimate so far it's in the hundreds of millions of dollars. Again, this number has not been quantified yet, and we are just 9 months in. Imagine adding more years to this. So there you go. It's costing us hundreds of millions of dollars, and nothing seems to be stopping it. Things seem to be ramping up. And as the court uses its resources towards Donald Trump and his policies, we see this trickle up to the Supreme Court, who seems to be focused on Donald Trump and Donald Trump alone. Ah, lovely times. Trump's EPA moves to abandon major air pollution rule. This is according to the Washington Post. The Trump administration is preparing to scrap a cornerstone EPA rule that limits smog forming emissions from power plants and industrial facilities. The rule is based on decades of medical and environmental research linking ozone pollution to asthma attacks, heart disease, premature deaths, and even some cancer cells, or super areas where there seems to be a concentration of cancer. Environmental advocates warn the rollback will hit low income and frontline communities the hardest, especially those already facing industrial pollution, as we see with Elon Musk's facility that has taken over a largely African American town, and people are getting ill from these emissions from these large facilities. And of course, what's going to be done? I'm sure there's going to be another court hearing and lawsuits, and this is all going to tally up to what I just previously discussed. According to Bloomberg, how Target went from America's most beloved brand to a troubled retailer. Well, we know why. They got rid of their DEI policies, and people don't want to shop there because we want to support people who support us. They can blame it on expansion, they can blame it on everything. Target was doing just fine until it set these policies or rollbacks into place. Again, we need to support those who support us. And speaking of that, today starts the shopping blackout until Monday. You can see it right here. Try to shop local. I know that's not possible for everyone. There's food deserts and store deserts out there, and I totally get that. You need to do what you need to do for your family. But if you can avoid it, or if you can limit it, please help us out and show these big companies that we speak. And when we speak, we move mountains. A federal judge has ordered the Trump administration to begin providing bond hearings for migrants held in long-term detention. The decision requires immigration officials to allow detainees to argue for release before an immigration judge. Civil rights advocates call the ruling a major due process victory, and again, we see the lower court holding the line. And that's your evening news rundown. Let me know your thoughts. Stay smart, stay safe, stay informed. Like, share, and follow if you can.